started?
Can you just talk about your experience with USA basketball?
Man, it was amazing, man. Just that whole 2.5 weeks, starting off in Houston during the training camp, competing for a spot, and then making the team, going down to Mexico. It was amazing, man. It's an unforgettable experience.
What was the biggest thing you took away from that 2.5 weeks?
Man, really just learning how to play a role. On every team is going to be a role you're going to have to play in order to make the team, in order to play on the team. And I feel like I really fulfilled my role, and I feel like it's going to help me come this time to play next year.
What was the atmosphere like in the gym during training camp? There's 27 some of the best guys in the country at your age, just all competing for those 12 spots.
Man, it's super competitive, man. Super competitive. Everybody's going hard. Everybody's going at each other. You got some guys ranked higher than others, so obviously that was something that made guys go harder. But yeah, it was super hard, super competitive.
Did you guys openly discuss that? Did you all just kind of know about the rankings? Like, how'd that work?
It's just something, when you walk in the room, you kind of know where everybody is, especially if you're ranked under guys, you know. So being an underdog, when you walk in the room, you know who people are.
Was that kind of, I don't know if validating is the right word, but was it kind of validating when you were maybe made the team over some guys who were ranked higher than you?
I would say I'll just go back to what I said earlier about knowing how to play a role. You know, there's going to be scorers in every team, so it comes down to what can you do besides score. I feel like that's why I made the team, and that's why I made a good impact on the team.
I was going to ask you about that. What skill set did those coaches see that made them think you would be able to help the team?
Man, just the little things that I did, diving on the floor, being able to get rebounds, being able to guard the best offensive player every game. So that was a big thing.
What have you noticed?
I would assume that translates to at least your first year here and what your role might be.
Absolutely. I think Coach Brad sees me playing 1 through 4, and just being super versatile, and just doing all the nitty-gritty things.
Do you worry about scoring? You've been described a little bit. I've called you a non-shooter. You look like you don't hunt to shoot. Are you offended by a non-shooter label, and do you look to score?
Not at all. I know I'm not a liability. I know I can score if I need to, but I feel like I always know how to find a better shot, and I always can get a great shot from my teammates. So not at all.
How'd you feel the last few weeks kind of prepped you for getting out to Illinois and starting to go through all-season practices? Just the last couple of weeks, how do you think that kind of carried over into getting your first couple of practices?
It was amazing, man. Just the high-intensity practice at USA. I came right in here and more high-intensity practices, so it was amazing.
How long have you been on campus, and how many practices?
I've been here for a week and a half now, probably about five, 6 practices.
Well, the freshmen are going to play a lot of the peers. I mean, you guys need to be ready to go. I mean, is that exciting? Is that competitive for you?
Oh, absolutely, man. And I thank these older guys just for coming out here and pushing us every day. They're always on us because they want us to be better, and we're going to play big minutes this year. So it's been good.
There's been quite a bit of praise about your play there from the coaches. What's that mean to you to hear? I don't know if you've heard any of it since you left, but just to hear the way they talk about your game.
Man, it feels good to know that the USA coaches, Oklahoma State, Colorado State, I believe. It's amazing to hear that praise from coaches like that have a lot of experience in the game and probably are going to be legends soon. So it's amazing to hear that. But now it's just time to come out here and really work.
Your behind-the-back move kind of went viral on Illini Twitter. Can fans expect to see more of you, like off the dribble, that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Like I said, I can score if I need to. So it's not nothing to be too happy about because it's going to happen a lot. So,
how do you see your development going forward? What's important as you get in here and work on your game?
For me, it's just my overall game. I feel like I bring a lot to the table. So now it's working on the little things, just keeping my ball handling tight. Being able to knock down an open three-point shot is a big thing that we've really been working on.
Anything surprised you this first week in here?
No, not yet. Everything's been good, man. We've been in here competing and working hard. So.
When you committed to the team, it was kind of a different team. Obviously, 5 freshmen now, 3 transfers. More exciting than ever to be here with this athletic group, or how would you describe the group that you've joined?
Man, it's been great so far. I feel like this is going to be one of the better teams I've played with. Just so far, I mean, everybody's egoless. There's no egos. Everybody plays for each other. I can tell that already, so it's going to be good.
You've had these unique opportunities, this spring with Jordan Brand Classic, Team USA. Just how much did that maybe help you fine-tune your game with being one of those competitive gyms before,
I would just say, well, first of all, it's a blessing to be able to say that I played in those games. And then just to be able to compete with the best and show that I am one of the best has been a big thing for me because, like I said, I feel like I've always been underrated a little bit. So to be able to go out there and compete with them, it's definitely boosting my confidence.
Well, why do you feel you're underrated?
I just feel like my game isn't valued enough just because I don't score, and I mean that's really it. I do everything else, so I just feel like they look at that and they think I can't do that. So.
You mentioned coach working you at the one here a little bit, and you did some of that. They ran some offense too. Are you comfortable in that role? Like, what do you think you excel with that role?
Absolutely. I feel like I'm great out of the pick and roll. I feel like once I get in the paint, I can find my guys really good. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna be able to play some one.
What's the process of elevating your jump shot? What's the routine like for you to get to where you want to go with it?
Man, we really just been getting in here, getting 1,000 shots up a day. I've been working with Coach Tim on my form and things like that. So that's really it. We just got to keep getting reps in.
So relationship with some of the Sky, Jaden, Sincere, what's that like for you four coming in here as freshmen?
Man, we're super close, man. I mean, me Sky, and Sincere, we already knew each other. So really, when I came in, me and Jaden, we clicked like super fast. So we're all really close, man. We hang out all the time. So it's gonna be good, man.
How does having someone like Terrence help you kind of, he's been to a lot of things in college basketball. How does that help you?
Man, since I've been here, Terrence has helped me tremendously, man. Just the little things like being in the right spot on defense, closing out to a gap hard. I mean, he has so much experience, and me coming in as a freshman, it's helping me a lot.
What's something you took away playing with the USA team that'll help you here?
Really just role play, being able to play a role, and just playing it to the fullest, and not worrying about what everybody else is doing.
What were the feelings and emotions like when you got that gold medal draped around your neck?
It was amazing, man. I almost shed a tear, man, because from Saginaw, Michigan, it doesn't happen often, and it's something that the little kids are going to look up to me, and they're gonna smile, and hopefully I'm giving them hope. So it was huge.
There's been a lot of talk about the impact Tim has made recruiting-wise. You were his first guy to bring in. What have you noticed from him? Why do you think he's so good on that front?
Culture, man. It's just culture. He keeps it real all the time. He's gonna tell you what you can and what you can't do, and I feel like that's what I respect the most about him, is because he always kept it real from day one.
What do you think this freshman class can accomplish here at Illinois?
I feel like we can accomplish a lot, man. We all have a great work ethic. We all come in here and work every day. So I feel like it's gonna be good down the line. This year, I feel like we're gonna have a really good year. We're just gonna keep building off that.
Kind of talk about your role play and having other skills besides scoring. How much does the ability to do that at a young age date back to your Bates fundamental days with those stack teams?
I mean, a lot. I mean, when you go from probably 12 years old playing with top players in the country, I mean, it helps because, like I said, you're gonna have scores on every team you're at. So what else can you do? When you get to the NBA, you're gonna be behind LeBron, Kawhi, Paul George. You're gonna be behind all those guys. So what can you do? Can you get them the ball? Can you go rebound? Get them extra possession? Things like that.
When did that process of role understanding kind of set in for you and knowing kind of where you need to be on the floor?
Man, I would say my game has always been to find an open teammate. I mean, when I was younger, I probably scored a little bit more just because what I had to do. Like for instance, this year when I played at Thornton, I scored a little bit more. I still passed, I averaged 7 assists. But really, just from being younger, I always had that knack for just finding out my teammates and things like that.
You love defense, and then who's the toughest guy to defend on this court?
Man, the toughest guy so far to defend would probably be, it's probably a couple guys. So going downhill, I would say Terrence is the hardest. When he's going downhill, it's really tough to stop him. Sky has a tremendous handle, so he's super shifty. And I would say Jaden too. Jaden is really shifty. I feel like Jaden is highly underrated. I'm just gonna say that.
But you love the defensive end as much as anything?
Absolutely, yes sir.
Where's that come from?
Saginaw, Michigan. we breed dogs, I would say. Just since I was little, that's what we made.
It's kind of the focus of these workouts. What are you guys trying to get out of it? What's Coach Underwood emphasize as you guys go through these?
Man, really in the team workouts, we really just been working on straight defense, full court defense, just hounding the ball, man. Because we're long, we're going to be able to get up and run and defend. So it's going to be a new look this year.
Is there going to be a little extra juice when you go play Michigan and Michigan State?
Say it again?
Is there going to be a little bit extra juice when you go play Michigan and Michigan State?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. It's going to be fun. That's going to be fun for sure.
What makes Jaden underrated like that? Why do you say that?
I would say because his ability to score and create for himself and others is crazy. Like, his footwork is great. He really can shoot it. I mean, I'm probably biased, but I think Jaden is one of the best guards in our class. And I would say that before we came here, just off seeing him, especially playing with him these last few days. So I definitely would say that.